So, kind of feeling this. Hopefully this will be my next trade. I could wait till next candle.
That's how stubborn I was. My mom went crazy. You threw away free university over a personal, so you could have just wrote one. You could have done it. I was like, listen, I'm going to be a kickboxing champion. Don't worry about it. Right? So...
when stuff doesn't make sense and you're doing things for no reason.
But there was a reason. The reason to me was that
no,
was...
the personal statement. Doing a personal statement doesn't make sense.
Of course.
Right.
And I saw that as a genuine infringement. That was oppression. I can't accept that. No, I know I'm smart enough, and I'm stubborn, and I've always been stubborn. I'm like, no, I'll be fine without your university, without your personal statement. Goodbye. I must have been the only person to ever throw away free university in the UK. But I didn't go. Best thing that ever happened to me was not going to university. Thank God. That's a 4-year head start. Everyone's out here in uni. I was making money. I started off with a really basic, boring job. I was carrying boxes of ice in a fish market. You know, I wasn't doing anything elaborate, but at least I was working. At least I was getting up at 5 in the morning, running to work, working all day, running to the fight gym, fighting all night, running home.
This is what I respect. This
I didn't have a car.
Yeah.
My family didn't have a car, right? It was literally just run. I used to run 9 miles a day to get places. I had to get places. I just run. So, like, I couldn't wear nice clothes because I get sweaty, right? So I was this guy who just wear a tracksuit, a t-shirt, take my t-shirt off so I didn't sweat too much, and just run everywhere around Luton. You just see me, the crazy guy, just running.
I really want people, if you don't know Luton, please look up Luton.
It was bad. Yeah, I grew up in a bad place. But
wait, what did you do though? You went to the fish market? Is that what you said?
Market.
Fish market. You were kickboxing.
Correct.
And then what did you do?
Right, so
I want to know how you made money.
You want to know the whole story of how I got rich?
Yeah.
It's a really long story.
I don't think I have no time.
But I've always had, the point is I've always had that fire inside of me. I've always had that desire inside of me. I think every man is born with a masculine fire. I think it's certainly the reason why so many things in history happen. It's the reason why so many armies tried to conquer the land. Look, why? Why would the Romans wake up and look in a random direction and say, let's go over there, whoever's there, let's kill him? That's inside of men. There's something masculine about conquest, right? That fire has been dampened. It's been dampened by distraction and consumption and all these things. But for me, I think the fact that I was so broke, I couldn't really distract myself. I couldn't consume anything. I couldn't buy anything. Like, so what do? It was either a life of crime or a life of punching people in the face and getting paid for it. So I chose to get paid. And the original question is why I resisted the system. I could feel all these little triggers my whole life of the system trying to oppress me. And every single person I saw living the life I was aspiring to was outside of the system. Even now, to me, I consider myself outside the system. I'm outside the matrix. I can say what I want. You're gonna get me fired? Who are you gonna do? You're gonna go get me fired. Anyone who's triggered by this, get me fired. Good luck.
Yeah.
But you know, like, I love living outside the system. I always aspired for it. So that's the simple answer. I really think that I have to be careful what I say on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't want to get us taken down, no
Yeah.
demonetization.
Yeah, I have to be careful what I say on YouTube. But any man out here with any kind of money, you have my network, which is the War Room, which is the premier network in the world. And besides us, I don't think there's anything else. But you need to be very, very understanding of the fact that if you're going to stay inside the matrix and be a fully law-abiding citizen for the next 10 years, you're going to get crushed.
Yeah.
You're going to get crushed. You need to either get another residency to another country. You need to get political connections.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everyone saw my Twitter during these lockdowns. I traveled to 30 countries during lockdowns.
Yeah, you partied.
I partied, yeah.
I
And it's
saw it.
all because I knew somebody. I know somebody everywhere. I had a guy in Russia who gave me a business visa through his company to go to Russia during
That's
close.
amazing.
I know everybody, right? So With my connections, my network, and the number of passports I have, which is in excess of 10, I can do whatever I want.
On those passports, how does it work?
Okay, so
Like, is your actual name on it?
this is YouTube, my dear.
I want to know how it works.
This is YouTube.
Can you tell me after? Can you tell me?
Okay. If I could, I just want, like, here, really. I got about 30 seconds. Is that as good as it's gonna get? That was low-key an accident, but we'll take it.
Tell me the rest after.
No, but it's
No,
kind of...
like I want to know how it works. You can give me, give me the subtle version.
Okay, so I'm not plugging my organization. But one of the first things we do in the War Room is we have a specific section and a construct that helps people obtain multiple residencies.
Okay.
And the reason that's so important is because if you only have one passport, then one government has jurisdiction over your life.
Correct.
And I don't trust any of these governments. Now, the idea of living off-grid is outdated. The idea you're going to go to some hut in the forest and sit there with a bunch of guns and that, it's not real, right? The New World Order's here. We're all plugged into the system. The best thing you can do as opposed to living off-grid is to live on as many grids as possible. Because that allows you a lot more flexibility. In the height of Corona, when I was traveling around, when I wanted to go into a country, they said, you're not allowed in the country, Americans are banned. English people are banned. Swedish people are banned. Romanians are allowed in.
Yeah.
Cool, so I'm the same guy, right? I'm just whipping out passports.
Wait, but is your name the same on all the passports? I really wanted to know that.
Anyway, the point is, the War Room, the organization I run, CobraTape.com, that's something we specifically help with. And it's very easy to do. There's ancestral routes.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of routes. It's not hard. It's just a bunch of paperwork and headache. But we have a team, we have lawyers, we have people who can help make all that happen. So if you're a man and you have any kind of money, you need to be realizing that a degree of that money is worth spending on trying to obtain freedom. And to obtain freedom, you need to have as many passports as possible.
Okay, so we'll talk about the passports after, clearly. Got it. Okay, I'll learn all about this afterwards. Yeah. So let's talk crypto. You're very rude about the crypto people.
Okay. Am I rude? I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude about crypto people.
Yeah. I like them. I'm a crypto people.
Yeah, you're a crypto person, yeah. And I'm not... I know a lot of crypto guys who are cool. I have a lot of good friends.
Yeah.
I've made a load of money with crypto.
Yeah.
I love a pump.
Chainlink, right?
Yeah, like loads.
Yeah.
I call Sol at like $6. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I love crypto, and I love a crypto pump. Everybody does. When I say detrimental things about the crypto community, the point I'm trying to make is that many people out here, especially men, are not prepared for wealth. And when I say they're not prepared for wealth, they haven't been through the struggle that's going to allow them to become a man of caliber before they find money. They haven't done the running to the fish stall, running to the gym, getting punched in the face for money. They've never done that. So what happens when a 19-year-old kid catches a crypto pump on some junk like Shiba? Now he's a millionaire, fine. But a few things have happened. First, his ability to work hard has now been destroyed. He'll never work hard again, right? Because look how much money he made with blind luck. Do you think he's ever going to go out there and get a job and take pay the 50 grand a year and really dedicate? Never. Even if he lost all that money, the only thing he could ever think to do is to just try and get another pump. Mm-hmm. He's a gambler now. He's effectively a gambler for the rest of his life. So his whole work ethic's been decimated. That's the first thing. The second thing that happens when someone like him catches a crypto pump is because he has no life experience, no real world experience, no struggle, etc. He's now, Tristan calls them geese.
Geeks?
Geese.
Geese?
Yeah, like geese.
Okay.
You femise the geese. And femise is another word he made up, but you just femise them. They're femisable. Femise them.
He made it up. I don't know what that means.
You
No
do
matter how many
know.
times you
You're
say
a
it.
chick. You know what it means.
No matter how many times you say
Listen,
made up word, I don't know.
femise is you turn up with your pretty smile.
Okay.
Oh, I love you. He gets femised. He gets taken out of the game. He gets femoosed.
Whipped.
Yeah, whipped. Like he has no caliber. He's no character, right? He's got money, but money is nothing more than an amplifier. Money doesn't change who you are. And the problem with most of these crypto dorks is that they were dorks and now they're rich dorks, but you're still a dork.
Still a dork.
Yeah, money is just an amplifier. I'll give you an example. Lambo pulls up.
Yeah.
Nerd gets out. Now he's a super nerd. Oh, some tech dork. He has Lambo. Who gives a shit? He's a nerd. Lambo pulls up. Big man gets out. Now he's a mafia boss. So the point is that the Lambo is not what makes you a mafia boss. The Lambo, if you have all the other qualities, will amplify your qualities into that sphere. It's an amplifier. Money is an amplifier. And the point I'm making about wealth and crypto when I insult these guys is that a lot of these guys don't have any of the qualities they need to be amplified. They don't have anything worth amplifying. If you're a man and you've made a bunch of money on crypto, the smartest thing you can possibly do is understand that the traditional paths to wealth, pre-crypto, taught you a lot about being a man. If I had to make millions the old-fashioned way, I'd have to learn to negotiate, I'd learn how to handle stress, learn how to work really hard, learn how to network. I'd have to learn so many things. These autists don't even learn none of that. Just mask. They don't know anything. So my point is that they've missed so many lessons on the path to wealth that wealth used to teach. This is why women used to respect money so much, not just for the money, but you knew you were talking to an ambitious, connected, smart, intelligent man.
Yeah.
Now you can meet a man with money and he's none of them things. He's literally none of them. You just call it crypto pump. It's a unique atmosphere we're in. It's temporary, but it's unique. And when I say when I insult the crypto guys, like, look, you have millions and millions of dollars. You need to get some masculine accountability. Not the plug, but the war room is the exact kind of thing you need to be in, or you need to go down to a fight gym, etc., etc. You need to learn all the lessons you missed on your path to wealth. And that's why when I insult crypto guys, that's what I mean, because I'll tell you something. I've been to these crypto events, blah, 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 blah. I'm the only real G. Okay, maybe some of them have more hundreds of millions of dollars than me. Cool. I'm the only one who ain't scared. I'm the only one who'll throw down in the street. I'm the only one who, if a gun came in the building, would be looking to take the assailant out. Everyone else would be running like girls. You think money makes you something? Money doesn't make you anything, especially not in the harsh reality of Earth. And the real harsh realities of Earth, bravery makes you something, not your money. Your mask ain't gonna save you if some dude rolls up on you with a blade and decides to stick it in your fucking neck. It's garbage. So these men aren't men. They're amplified dorks. And now they're all over Twitter with their little NFTs and their little cartoon faces thinking they're something. I bought this NFT. You still don't matter, G. You still don't matter because you bought an NFT. And that's the whole problem with the crypto world, is that none of them are actually very impressive people in real life. And that's why I insult them. But I don't want to insult them in a negative way. I'm trying to inspire you guys. Look, you have the money now. Use that money to upgrade your character. Increase who you are as a man. You know, there's networks and things you can join. There's places you can go where you're going to have to genuinely be held accountable and struggle and suffer and go through some trauma so you can walk with some pride, as opposed to looking like a complete geek. There's no need for that.
You said something interesting. You said when you're lifting weights in the gym, that's your day off.
Yeah. It's my day off, because when I'm lifting weights in the gym, that's a day off, because I spent my entire career getting punched in the face. I had 87 professional fights, and for the majority of those fights, I didn't even make any money. It's a couple grand, maybe. I was flying around the world to fight some crazy Kazakh in Armenia for like 6-7 G's, coming out with my hand broken, my face busted up. Like I've been to hell and back, and okay, yeah, it was self-inflicted, but genuinely, it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. I thank the Lord I spent my 20s engaged in constant combat. I don't know how there's a full-grown man out here. If you're watching this, how are you a full-grown man past the age of 30 and you've never once had the balls, once ever, to get in the cage in a fair fight against a worthy adversary, and you walk the earth without shame? I'd be ashamed as a man if I spent my entire 20s, the height of my masculine powers, the height of my ability, and never once did I have the balls to go and meet somebody in fair combat. Ever once. Oh, well, I was busy. Busy doing what? You spent so much time on Pornhub, you're a liar.
Bro.
Never busy. Cowards. All cowards. And the crypto community is, man, I'm telling you, I go to some of these crypto things, I look around and just say, you're all just so famoosable. I could Aikido everybody in this fucking room. No one could even stop me. It'd be a bloodbath. It's a joke. It's a joke.
What's the problem with Pornhub?
Well, I don't want to get into a side career I used to run. I don't want to go down that path. But the problem with Pornhub, I'm not one of them anti-porn dudes. I know like conservatives are, whatever. I don't really care. But like everything in life, if it's consuming your mind and consuming your thoughts, then you have an issue. And this is the world we live in now. There's a whole bunch of these crypto dudes, especially, who can't even attract a female with all their money. Isn't that crazy? They have all the money in the world.
Well, you